Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful town nestled between green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a kind-hearted boy named Sam. Sam was known throughout the town for his sweet nature and the way he always helped others without expecting anything in return. Every morning, Sam would wake up early to help his mother with chores around the house. He made sure to clean the kitchen, feed the chickens, and even water the flowers in the garden. But Sam's kindness didn't stop there. Whenever he saw someone in need, he was quick to lend a hand. One day, as Sam walked to school, he noticed an elderly woman struggling to carry a heavy basket of fruit. Without a second thought, Sam ran over to her and offered to help. The woman smiled gratefully and thanked him, but Sam didn't want any thanks. He simply said, "It's the least I can do, ma'am." Later that week, while Sam was playing near the river, he saw a group of children arguing over a lost ball. They were pushing each other and yelling, their fun ruined by anger. Sam couldn't stand to see them upset, so he approached them calmly. "Hey, why don't we all work together to find the ball?" he suggested. The children looked at Sam, surprised by his kindness, but they agreed. Together, they searched the riverbank, and soon enough they found the ball. The children cheered and thanked Sam, but once again he simply smiled and said, "I'm glad we could all help each other." Though Sam never expected anything in return, he always felt that his good deeds made the world a little brighter. Little did he know, the universe had a way of repaying kindness in unexpected ways. One afternoon, a huge storm hit the town. The wind howled, and the rain poured down in sheets. The river near the town began to rise, and soon, it was clear that the water would flood the streets. People began to panic, rushing to move their belongings and find higher ground. Sam's family lived on the edge of town, not far from the river. When Sam saw the water rising close to their home, he knew they were in danger. But his first thought wasn't for his own family. It was for the elderly woman he had helped earlier. He knew that she lived alone in a small house by the river, and if the floodwaters reached her, she would be in trouble. Without a moment's hesitation, Sam ran through the pouring rain to her house. When he arrived, he found the woman sitting on her porch, staring at the rising river with concern. "Ma'am, you need to leave. The flood is coming," Sam shouted over the wind. The woman looked up at him, surprised. "I can't leave, Sam," she said. "I have nowhere to go." Sam's heart broke. He couldn't let her stay there, so he made a quick decision. "Come with me," he urged. "I'll help you get to safety." Together, they made their way to Sam's house, where his family had already begun to prepare for the storm. As they arrived, the rain grew heavier and the winds began to howl even louder. But Sam, despite his fear, never once thought of his own safety. All that mattered to him was getting the woman to safety. Once they reached his home, Sam's mother took the woman in, offering her food, warmth, and shelter from the storm. The family spent the night huddled together, comforting one another as the storm raged outside. The next morning, when the storm had finally passed, the town was left in ruins. Many homes had been damaged by the flood, and the river had swept away part of the town's bridge. But when Sam and his mother went to check on the elderly woman's house, they were shocked to find that it had been completely spared. The floodwaters had stopped just inches from her doorstep, and her house was untouched. The woman, amazed by this miraculous turn of events, looked at Sam with tears in her eyes. "You saved me, Sam," she said softly, "and now, the universe has rewarded you for your kindness." A few weeks later, after the town had begun to rebuild, a stranger came to Sam's family's house. He was a wealthy merchant who had heard about Sam's bravery in helping the elderly woman. He had been so impressed by Sam's selflessness that he wanted to show his appreciation. The merchant offered Sam's family a large sum of money to help with their rebuilding efforts. But Sam's mother, remembering how Sam had helped the woman out of the goodness of his heart, knew that the real reward was not the money. Instead, Sam's family used the merchant's gift to set up a fund for the town's children, ensuring that no child would ever go without food or education. And as for Sam, he continued to help others, not for recognition or reward, but because he truly believed that good deeds made the world a better place. As the years passed, Sam grew into a wise young man, known throughout the town for his kindness and generosity. And every time he helped someone, he was reminded of the lesson that had stayed with him his whole life. Good deeds don't go unrewarded. Whether in this life or the next, kindness has a way of finding its way back to you. And so, Sam's story became a tale passed down through generations, reminding everyone that no good deed, no matter how small, ever goes unnoticed or unrewarded. So friends, always remember that when you do good things for others, even without expecting anything in return, the universe has a way of repaying your kindness. Sometimes it comes in unexpected ways, but it always comes. So be kind. And remember, good deeds don't go unrewarded.